Look around you for a moment. Everyone is distracted. Everyone is reacting. Everyone is scrolling, clicking, arguing, posting, and none of them realize they are playing a game they never choose to enter. But if you look closely, you will notice something strange. A few people, a very few, seem to stay ahead of the chaos. When layoffs happen, they are safe. When trends shift, they adapt instantly. When everyone panics, they stay composed. They move quietly, but their influence grows. I met someone like that a few years ago. Not loud, not flashy, not the typical alpha personality people brag about online. But whenever the company faced a crisis, his name came up first. When leadership needed solutions, they went to him. When layoffs happened, his chair was the only one that never moved. One day I asked him, "How do you stay so untouchable?" He didn't flex, he didn't brag. He just smiled and said, "People don't rise because of talent, they rise because they understand people." Then he mentioned a name that changed my thinking forever: Machiavelli. Now, the moment you hear that name, you might think of manipulation, politics, cruelty, because that's what school teaches us. That's what movies show us. But the truth is far more interesting. Niccolo Machiavelli wasn't a villain. He was a political scientist of human behavior, 500 years before psychology existed. He lived in a world where kingdoms fell overnight, where alliances shifted in a single conversation, where one wrong decision meant exile or death. And from watching hundreds of powerful men rise and collapse, he discovered something timeless. Power doesn't come from strength, it comes from understanding human nature. What he wrote in the 1500s is the same psychology running today's world. Only now it's amplified by social media, AI, geopolitics, and global chaos. Because think about it, governments collapse overnight, influencers rise and disappear in weeks. AI is rewriting careers faster than universities can update their textbooks. One tweet can manipulate a stock market. A viral video can change elections. A false narrative can ruin someone who spent 20 years building their name. And in this world, Machiavelli's lessons aren't old, they are essential. Let's start with the first one: control the narrative before someone controls you. Today, narrative is power. Countries run propaganda, corporations polish their image, influencers curate their lives, and ordinary people edit who they are through filters, captions, and posts. Whether you like it or not, everyone is crafting a story. And if you don't define who you are, the world will define you for you. Your reputation is your first shield, online and offline. The second principle: never reveal your full intentions, especially online. We live in a world where people announce every goal, every dream, every plan, every thought, and then they wonder why people sabotage them, copy them, or block their path. The person who stays unpredictable is automatically powerful. Notice how the most successful founders stay silent until the launch day. Notice how geopolitical strategies remain hidden until the final moment. Notice how Apple drops a product and shocks the industry without warning. Machiavelli said it perfectly: the unseen blade strikes the hardest. You don't owe anyone your roadmap. Move quietly, build silently, announce only when the win is already yours. The third principle: read emotions better than people read facts. We live in a world obsessed with data, analytics, AI models, dashboards, metrics. But still, the most powerful force on the planet is human emotion. Politicians don't win with facts, they win with fear and hope. Influencers don't go viral through logic, they go viral through feeling. Global conflicts don't start from spreadsheets, they start from pride, anger, insecurity, ego. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. People are moved more by appearance than reality. If you understand emotions, you understand influence. If you understand influence, you understand power. The fourth principle, timing, is a weapon. Smart people fail because they move fast. Strategic people win because they move correctly. You can see this everywhere. A CEO announces layoffs when the market is calm. A politician releases a statement when a bigger scandal hits the news. A startup launches during a competitor's downtime. A nation makes a move when the world is distracted. Timing is the difference between chaos and domination. When the world is noisy and you are calm, that is your advantage. And the fifth principle, the one that defines the era we are living in, adapt faster than the system expects. Machiavelli wrote, a ruler must be both a fox and a lion, meaning be wise enough to avoid danger and be strong enough to act when required. Look around, AI replaced writers overnight. Automation replaced factory workers. Algorithms ruined some careers and created new ones. Geopolitics rewired global supply chains. Companies collapsed because they refused to evolve. The people winning today aren't the strongest, they are the ones who pivot fast, shift fast, learn fast, upgrade fast. Adaptation is the new power. And when you zoom out, you realize something eerie. Social media is the new prince. Algorithms are the new kings. Attention is the new currency. Outrage is the new weapon. Silence is the new strategy. Data is the new strength. And AI is the new equalizer. But here's the shocking part, human nature has not changed. In 500 years, technology evolved, but psychology remained the same. People still crave recognition, security, validation, leadership. People still follow strength and confidence. People still fall for fear and appearance. The game didn't change, only the battlefield changed. And that's why Machiavelli still matters. Because his work wasn't meant to turn you into a manipulator, it was meant to protect you in a world that is already manipulative by default. You don't need to control others, you just need to stop letting the world control you. In the world of AI, geopolitics, misinformation, algorithmic influence, and constant distraction, the smartest people aren't playing the loudest game, they are playing the invisible one. And remember this, you don't rise by shouting, you rise by understanding, you rise by observing, you rise by staying calm while everyone else panics. You rise by knowing human behavior as deeply as Machiavelli did. The game never changed, only the players did.